Now, yesterday, former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua wrote to the Registrar of Political Parties and a copy to the United Democratic Alliance Secretary General that he has officially withdrawn his membership as a member of UDA. Now, the Secretary General, that is Hassan Omar, gave a very juvenile, emotional, and bitter response to former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. Let me just read you through what the UDA Secretary General wrote to the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. Dear former Deputy President, reference, resignation from United Democratic Alliance, UDA party. This acknowledge the receipt of a resignation letter dated 12th May 2025, which you posted on your social media handles, captioned as above. The UDA party took note of the grounds of your impeachment in October last year. We moved with the stealth of national conscience to equally remove you as deputy party leader. Your belated resignation is a futile attempt to rewrite the facts of your incompetence arising from your inability to understand and execute the mandate of your office. You distinguished yourself as the worst of tribal bigots to hold such high office in Kenya. I am sure Kenya will never again have your likes in national leadership. Never. Through your resignation, the party has now fully offloaded a toxic, archaic, polarizing, and vicious individual who continues to attempt to tear down the fabric of the nation. The grounds established by Parliament warranting your impeachment are given further credence by your inability to internalize the plan as the most progressive socio-economic transformation agenda in the history of the nation that totally reorganizes the social, political, and economic architecture of our country. Those of your likes beholden to medieval ethno-feudal class domination of masses are steadily drowning in the deep waters of national rebirth. As a tribal bigot, immersed in the fog of political short-sightedness, you certainly did not appreciate the quiet revolution eroding tribe and class to afford the masses dignity as per the dictates of our constitutional order. Your shadow methods, reminiscent of the colonial relics of balkanization, seeking to condone off and perpetually relegate a group of citizens into lesser Kenyans through your misguided theory of shareholding offends every aspect of the plan. You failed to exhibit the shift from being a colonial auxiliary who through hatred in word and deed attempted and continues to attempt to sow the seeds of division in Kenya into a transformative leader able to lead a modern and dynamic Kenya. Through Parliament's constitution preserved to impeach, the UDA government rid itself of the worst tribal demagogue to hold such senior position in government in our history as a nation. Through inconsequential, your public resignation from UDA is a welcome announcement to the citizens that Kenya's most divisive character is out and that UDA will always preserve the unity of the state at any cost. Kwaheri. Yours, Hassan Omar Hassan, Secretary General, UDA. That is quite unfortunate. What will it have costed the UDA Secretary General to just assume the purported resignation letter by former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. In one or another, this letter from the UDS Secretary General is the one that will now paint the party and the Secretary General in person in bad picture, because I don't see any reason for such bitterness at a personal level. I don't see if it was appropriate for the Secretary General to reply to the former Deputy President resignation from the party with such bitterness. So unfortunate. I think up to that, we don't have much. For this and many more, subscribe onto our YouTube channel at Lord Abwoga TV. Remember to press the notification bell so that when we come up with this interesting political and governance content, YouTube will automatically notify you. Till next time, goodbye.